guys, welcome back to the garden here in Westall. A much nicer day than the other day. Don't think there's any need for doing any aerobic stuff today. Let's get to grips with our backhands, single-handed, double-handed, a bit of spin maybe, and then some shot selection. So today the take home is going to be getting that backhand sorted just like we did the forehand last week. Let's go, let's get warm. So at the start of the program we started talking about single-handed backhands and double-handed backhands. Okay, why do we have two different versions of it? It's simple really. When you're younger it's a little bit easier to do two hands on the racket because you get a bit more strength in the wrist. That said, there are a lot of top professional players that play with two hands on their backhand. Notably my favourite one with two hands is Djokovic. Won't be too long I don't think till he holds the Grand Slam record, beating the artist of the game, Roger Federer. Talking of Federer, he's got a beautiful single-handed backhand. Okay, they've both got their strengths, they've both got their weaknesses. The good thing about a single-handed backhand is it usually incorporates a grip that we've already covered so far in this series of shows. So chopper grip is the usual grip for a backhand with one hand, and that enables us to slice the ball back. Now, why do we slice it? Slicing just enables the ball to travel quite deep into the court, and it often sits up or sometimes spins back. So from a rally point of view, it's a really useful shot, and as you get further and further into the technical sides of tennis, you can use it on your volleys, you can use it on just backspinning over the net, and it can be a really tricky, crafty shot to develop into your game. Okay, so it's chopper grip. Let's have a go at the ball. Now I want us to do a topspin backhand. Alright, now we did it the same with our forehand a few weeks back. We turned the racket and we created that angle where we could hit up and brushing up the back of the ball. Okay, the same is going to happen with the backhand. Alright, so we go to chopper grip, and all I want us to do is to turn the racket slightly that way, okay? And then again, I'm just brushing up the back of the ball with the angle of the racket going up. Okay, so I get the swing going. Alright, my left hand does something very different. It comes back as my right hand goes forward. That gives me real balance. Keeping my head still. Okay, contact point still between the knee and the hip. Bang. Let's have a go against the wall. So now we've mastered the single-handed backhand, it's time to have a look at the double-handed backhand. Now, as I said at the start, my upbringing was with a single-handed, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some examples of me doing it with my normal double-handed backhand on the left-hand side, okay, but it's far easier for me to show you a double-handed forehand, which would be a left-handed backhand. So I'm going to do a bit of both. You'll probably be able to see which one is the better strike. But here's the grip anyway. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your right hand, if you're right-handed, out and make a fist, okay? As if you're punching the television screen, all right? Not that, but directly like that. Then I want you to bring the racket up and put it into your hand, so still your fist is facing forward. And then all I want you to do is do the opposite, underside with your left hand, okay? So when I stand up now, looks a little bit like that. Okay. And then what I want you to do, okay, is start swinging. So back first, and then forward. Remember that contact point is in front of you. Okay. So again, back, through, up. And from ready position, back, through, up. Hit quicker now. What's really, really important is when I hit the ball, I follow through, like we did in our forehand, and we bring that racket up round the head. Okay, so again, watch. I make the contact and I bring the racket all the way up here. Okay, again, why do we do that? Well, it gives us elevation on the ball. If we don't follow through up here, and we follow through down here, the ball is going to go down. Simple as that. So we're going to stand up, hit through the ball and up. So that concludes today's session. We've covered quite a lot in that. Okay, it'd be really, really nice now for you to go away, practice against the wall. If you've got bigger expanse of space, get on there. I know that the bubble tennis and the tennis courts are starting to be opened. It's really important you stay safe out there, and I wouldn't advise doing any doubles, strictly singles, and just to keep up the standards that we've all been accustomed to get us to this point of a slight release and knockdown. Alright, practice your backhands. Double-handed, single-handed, there's no right or wrong. When you get the right feeling and it feels good, stick with it, okay? Practice makes perfect on that one. Right, stay healthy. I'll see you next week. Good luck.